What's up, everybody? This is Brian over here at the Little Orchard Farm, and I want to welcome you to today's vlog. We have purchased the decking, and we're going to be starting to put that decking up on our trusses. If you've been following along, we finished up the trusses last weekend, and if you want to see that, I'll put that up here in a link above so that you can kind of catch up on where we are in this little journey of building our own cabin. In fact, if you're even more interested, I'll leave up here a playlist for the entire build. So starting from the ground up of these, putting up our piers here, all the way for flooring, walls, and then of course the roofing. Encourage you to check that out and get caught up with where we are today. So today we're going to do a couple of things. Number one, we're going to put the fascia board on. But the very, very first thing I've got to do is I've got to get this first truss lined up. That guy right there. And as you can see, he's a bit warped. He's actually bending out here. And so I've got to get him back in line with the house, because when I put that fascia board up there, I can't have that very first one off, or otherwise all the rest of them are going to be off. So I've got to set that guy in, and then I can set them as I go down. I know it sounds confusing, and it'll make sense when I get there, but once we get the fascia board up, then we can begin putting the decking on. And that's the ultimate goal today, is to kind of get some of this decking knocked out. I'd love to get half of the cabin decked today. Not sure I'm going to make that. But the one thing that I did do in preparation for that, for not making it, is not only did we purchased the OSB, but we also purchased a very large tarp, a 30 by 50 tarp that will allow us to cover the entire roof and keep the rain and stuff off of it. But we got some work to do. So let's do this. All right, so our first task was to get that very first, man, am I bad at this? This very first truss here, that first gable, perfectly in line with the house. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but we used this board right here I'm horrible at the. No, it can't go this way. It's got to go. This is really hard. Oop. Okay. Oop. Okay. All right. So what we've done is we've taken this board right here, and we have attached it to the end board, and then we attached it to the framing or the bracing of our walk board. Now, Robbie told me to lay it flat underneath and take it back to the house, and I just couldn't figure out how to work that out. But he also said pull a string from midway down the wall here, about midway. Pull a string so that you know that you're going level along linearly along the house line. And of course, I had to offset it by that little 1/2 inch for the OSB, and then pull it in. I had to pull it pretty hard in. I'd probably say, man, it was probably 3 or 4 inches easily, and then tack it off. And so that's what Karen and I just did. Karen tacked it off while I was leaning into that bad boy. And so I think we are set to start the fascia board. Now the fascia board runs along, you know, it's gonna attach all the ends of these together, if you will, all the way down. And it creates that nice look, that nice solid end point, if you will, for the roof line. I'm sure there's a lot of other highly technical, great reasons why you would put up a fascia board, but I'm no expert, so I have no idea. There you go. Come down. You're good. Up, 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 up. What do you think? Right there. Pull up just a little. Okay. All right, so we finished the fascia board on the front. Karen has put up some cleats where when we put the board up on top, it'll come down and it'll rest against those 2x4s, giving us a perfect mark all the way across. We won't have to worry about.
Early the next morning,
We had dinner with some friends last night, our neighbors, and they gave us a book. What was the name of that book? The Holistic Orchard. Super excited about that. This was a book on fruit trees and berries and how to orchestrate those into a nice food forest or a permaculture. We're super stoked. The new family across the road, they're a young couple, a super sweet a couple who have dreams and aspirations of building their own homestead. And so for us to be able to sit down for an evening and man, just dream together and talk about what our aspirations are for our homesteads was really fun. It's just a really cool deal when you can not only find somebody that you're yoked with in terms of your vision, but really in terms of where they are too, because they're starting from scratch. And that was pretty awesome night. Thank you, Micah and Brittni. We're gonna really enjoy that book. All right, so we finished up 2 runs this morning, and we're about to reload for another run across the top. We've kind of got a good process started, loading up multiple sheets, hauling them up, and stapling them. 2 more full runs, and then a half run that we'd like to get done today, if all possible. Another great day out on the farm. Great weekend out on the farm. As you can see, we almost got the full front decked. We got one more run up at the very top, and we should be done with that. We need to knock off a little early to put the tarp on it because we got rain on the way this week. So we went ahead and tarped it. But yeah, it was a great weekend. Hey guys, really appreciate you watching this week. If you don't mind, pound that like button below. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to our channel. We'd love to have you join us for the journey. As always, leave us a comment. Let us know how we're doing. And until next time, you guys have a wonderful week. See ya. I know it. Karen doesn't like the flat pencils.
Right. What happened to the 50-something degrees it was going to be?
I don't know, but it has turned cold.
Thanks to your beautiful wife for double checking.
That's right. All right, let's check it and see what that looks like right there. Is that far halfway? Dang. Of overhang. And so we've got to do barge rafters at some point. I'm thinking that may come after we OSB the side part here. So really, I'm not sure what the next step is. I got to figure that out. At 176 3/4.
Kevin, he's around somewhere.
What was that?
It was Kevin.
Is that a peacock? Or Kevin?
It's Kevin. You better not take my chocolate bar. We'll fight.
Is there a balloon? Is there a house floating over? If you're not already subscribed, subscribe to our channel. We'd love to have you for the, along for the ride. Too fast.